it's your boy STG. We back with another video. This is a story time on how I got suspended twice in 1 week. If you tuned into my Snapchat and my Instagram stories, I hinted at this video coming. I hinted at this video coming for a longest time. So it feels good to finally get it done. I'm trying to do more videos like this. Like if you ever heard of Birdman or Leafy, I'm trying to do videos like that, and they're really kind of inspiring me to do, and so a couple of my friends are too. I'm trying to take this channel places and do bigger and better things with it. So let's get to it. Alright, check it. So it was a Monday morning. We had this thing called silent seminar where all the middle school classes would sit in the fucking auditorium and do fucking hard ass work all day because we was being bad. And I think it was after we had that food fight. And this was when I was in 8th grade. And in silent seminar, we was in the auditorium, and the auditorium had really slippery ass full floors. So you can go under the chairs in there. It wasn't chairs. It was like pews like you see in a church. You could slide under them on your belly, and it was super slippery. So you could like push yourself, and you go like at least 5 feet. So niggas, the bad kids, including me, would do that shit all day. It was fun as hell. We didn't give a fuck. And you would get caught because you see like dirt and shit all over your pants and shirt or whatever. But the trick was to it, you could see the teachers coming, so you knew when to stop and when to like hurry your ass, slide your ass all the way back under there. And this is at least like 150 feet of pews, so you can kind of get anywhere with that shit. But I was doing that, and I came back to my motherfucking seat, and I guess the fucking dean of the school saw my head pop up, and he said, "Nah, fuck all that shit, nigga. You getting in trouble." So he sent my ass to the office, right? And I'm like, I didn't even do anything. And then he's like, the dean's like, "I called your mom, and you're going home early." And I was like, "What?" He was like, "I don't care what you did. You're going home early. You want to sit in there and play around? You going home early?" And I'm like, I was a pussy back then, so I started crying. I'm like, no, please don't call my mom. My mom's gonna beat my, back when you was in elementary school, middle school, if your mom got called, it was all hell was about to break loose when you got home. And now we just being honest right here. Cause I was crying and shit. And the principal was really cool with me. He was kind of cool with everybody. He came to me, he was like, "Mark Anthony, what's wrong?" I was like, "I didn't even do anything. He's sending me home." He was like, "Well, we can get this all figured out. I'm pretty sure it's just a misunderstanding." And I understand he trying to comfort me. I'm crying and shit, but whatever. And then, so he was like, "We can either call your mom to come pick you up." And I was like, fuck that. My mom got to get off work, and she already gonna be mad enough that you called her because I'm in trouble. Nigga, she gonna beat my ass in front of everybody. So I said, fuck that. He's like, "Or you can go to your grandma's." I was like, my grandma lived like a minute away from school. I could walk there in like 45 seconds, basically. So I went there, and I'm crying and shit. I told her what happened, and she's like, "Just chill out and chill and do your work for the rest of the day." I'm already bet. My grandma was a real cool and understanding person. Like, I mean, she whooped my ass, but she was real cool and understanding. Like, she whooped my ass more than my mom whooped my ass. I mean, RP my grandma though. But I came back to school that Tuesday, and everyone was like, "What happened, Mark? What happened?" I'm like, "They sent me home." They was like, "Probably because you was signing under them shit you got caught." I was like, "Yeah, whatever." It was like, "I heard you was crying." I was like, "Man, fuck all that shit." I mean, I ain't deny it, but I was like, if you got your mom call, you be crying too. So later that day in my second period, we had music class, and I was in music class only because they would go to Carowinds or some shit like that at the end of the year. So I was like, fuck it, I want to go there at the end of the year, but we ain't never go. So I was like, damn, I'm in this class for no reason, and they made us sing and shit. I was like, fuck that, I ain't singing all that shit. And the other class we had was technology. Technology. But I was like, no, fuck that. So it was one of them little fun days. Teacher ain't had nothing for us to do. So we in there playing freeze dance, or whatever you want to call it, when you're dancing to music and the teacher freezes the music, and when you gotta stop dancing and stay still. We're playing that. So while we're dancing, I'm turning around, I'm doing the boogie down and whatever, and I see this fat ass fist come into my face, and it hits me and knocks my glasses off. I'm like, yo, what? Bitch, you hit me. I'm in there crying and shit. You know, I'm a pussy. And it was this fat bitch that hit me, and I hated her ass. Like, I honestly, I hated her shit, bro. So what happened was, everyone was like, yo, why'd you hit him? Why'd you hit him? She was like, it was an accident. And I was like, no, it don't want no fucking accident, bitch. You hit me. Or whatever. So third period comes in, like, right before to go to lunch, she said something to me. I'm like, shut up, you fat bitch. And I guess she got offended. I mean, she was a fat bitch. She was like 6 foot and like 500 pounds. Like, her stomach came first to the door, nigga. She had 2 asses, one in the front, one in the back. I was like, you fat bitch. I guess she got so offended. She went to go snitch the dean. I mean, so I was the last person to get out for lunch, to get out the class. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna throw all her shit in the trash. I'm throwing all her homework, everything in the trash, her book bag and everything in the trash. I said, fuck her. If she don't punch me, we gonna keep that same energy. So I did all that in the trash, and I took the teacher's water and I dumped that shit on top of all her stuff so it's ruined. So I came back from lunch and the dean is in there. He's like, Margaret, he called me. We go down to the principal's office. My mom's in there, and I'm like, oh my fucking god. But she didn't look mad. Like, she was straight faced, but she didn't look mad, because you know your mama. And he was like, Margaret, I understood that you called a girl a fat bitch today, and I busted out laughing, and I was like, I mean, yeah. She said, why'd you do that? I'm like, cause she punched me in the face, and it was not an accident. So I threw her shit away, and I poured water on it. He was like, Morgan Anthony, how would you feel if someone called your mom a fat bitch? I was like, well, I'm not gonna care, cause my mom's not a fat bitch. Well, I didn't see a fat bitch, but you know, I was like, I didn't care. I'm not gonna care, cause she's not a bitch, whatever. And I guess that was like that like took the cap off of my mom's soda and let all the air out, because I felt like she was a little mad that she had to come in. But then again, I said that, and she's like, oh, that's my sweetie, that's my sugar pie, and she wasn't that mad. And she got in the car, she was like, you called a girl a fat bitch? And oh yeah, before that, he was like, you suspended, we're gonna suspend you for 2 days, so you come back on Thursday. And I was like, oh my god. So I mean, I did get my ass whooped when I got home, but she wasn't mad. You know, it was a ass whooping because, you know, you got in trouble, you got suspended, but she wasn't mad, like, for real. So I came back that Thursday. I'm the most popular nigga in the school. They're like, hey Mark, where you been? What happened? I'm like, I called that fat ass bitch a fat bitch. You feel me? Gang in this motherfucker. And so we're in 3rd period, which that was her science class. And you know, whenever you got to go to the computer lab, that was a lit ass motherfucking day. I swear to God. And then we in there, we're doing work, and this guy that I used to hang with, he was like, yo, I know this website my brother showed me. And I'm like, ooh. I'm like, what is it? He was like, got a bunch of naked girls on there. I'm like, ooh. But this was before I started watching porn or whatever. I started watching porn between like my 8th grade year and like my 9th grade year. And then it was something like called MTO Uncut, but I found it was like Media Takeout Uncut. And they had a whole bunch of pictures of like naked celebrities and shit on there, and I was like, oh my god. And so we're looking at that the whole class period, and it's time for us to go, right? And he's like, yo, you gotta delete the history so you don't get in trouble. So, but we was on a broken computer, right? The computer that nobody wanted. The computer nobody wanted to get assigned to.
You got it ripped already?
So I'm like, okay, ain't nobody gonna be over here. So I you know, he tells me to delete the history. And I go to look at the little search bar or whatever to delete the history. And I try to click on the history, but it's like grayed out to where you can't. So I'm trying to click on it. I'm like, yo, they're not letting me delete the history. He said, bro, you gotta delete the history and shit. I'm like, oh my motherfucking god. But I was like, you know what? Ain't nobody gonna get on this computer. Don't nobody want this computer, right? It's broke. It's ugly. So I'm like, fuck it.
You have a
Ain't nobody gonna get on this. So the next day comes.
Somebody's with me?
No. Well, yeah. Wait, no. It was my fourth period. Yeah, because I was in social studies. It was my fourth period. And motherfucking Dean came in there. It's a marketing come here. I'm like, oh my motherfucking god. And he got me and the two dudes who was looking at the shit with in the office. And he's like, so I understand that y'all was looking at a pornographic website. And I'm like, oh, bro, see. I'm like, look. I'm like, no. I mean, I lied about it. But he was like, we got you on camera. And then he printed out the fucking, like, website and shit. He was like, man, god damn. Oh, fuck. And then, so he called my mom. And I had to, and he was like, you gonna tell her what happened? I was like, she was like, Mark, what is it now? She was literally yelling, because this is the third time that she got called from the school this week. And I'm like, Mom, look, look, I got in trouble. She's like, what the fuck you get in trouble for? I'm tired of you getting in fucking trouble. It's the third time this fucking week. I'm like, Mom, look. I just got in trouble for looking at a pornographic website. Dude, what is that? Pornographic website? You watching porn in school? I'm like, oh, Mom, chill. So, you know, I got my ass beat when I got home and everything. And I was just really fucking bad. Back then, I had he was alright. You need to go around, collect all your fucking work from all your teachers for the next 2 days. You come back on Tuesday. I'm like, fuck, man, god damn. And all the teachers were like mad at me. They were so disappointed in you because you were one of the good ones. I'm like, not this week, nigga. What you talking about? And then it was just crazy. And I went up to my science teacher. She was like, I'm so disappointed in you. I was like, how does everybody know about this? So I just came back that Monday, and yeah, life goes on as that. But that's the end of the story. Let me know if you niggas like that. Let me know if y'all like that story time. I got more story times to tell. If you got any requests for story times, just let me know. Put it down in the comment section. Make sure you like and subscribe, and you comment on this video. Share it with your friends.